Yeah, this retreat has been really profound for me. Yesterday, and I just felt a deep internal shift in my whole beingness and a raise in my frequency and vibration. And after the transmission yesterday, all of a sudden, I was just hit with I just needed to be still and integrate. And it was just like a delayed effect, and you actually said that. And where I just really needed to integrate the meditations and the transmissions from the first 2 days. And I just felt my whole body and DNA just going through an upgrade. And as a result of that, it was just still for a good little bit. And then I started studying, going back and studying the inner sun. And it was as if I have a completely deeper understanding of what that is now going into the right side of the heart, where I have read that and went through the meditations, but had never really understood it to the depth that I now understand the importance of it and doing that meditation and doing that clearing. So that was my evening, just going through that whole practice, which was so profound. And this morning's meditation, I normally don't fall asleep, but I subconsciously fell asleep doing this morning's meditation. But I realized I was caught in that state between sleep and awake because at one point I felt this profound energy just all over my body. And it was just like, again, it was purging, it was cleansing, it was lifting me higher. Um, and it was yeah, it was I can't even articulate how that actually felt. It felt good, but I can really sense, that something deep and profound was happening. And when I came out of that, then, you were actually ending it, the session this morning. And with this transmission, that we just finished, again, it was still a deepening of me merging into my higher source self. Now, I mean, so this retreat has been so profound, and with the collective energy from the group has really, really been really special. So thank you, Mendo and Leon, and thank you to the collective group for the collective energy and the sharing, which has made this retreat really profound for me. And I'm still integrating. And as you said, I will be integrating for a good little while after this. So I'm grateful for that.
Thank you, and yes, very, very, very profound shift scenes are happening. That's really great. And sometimes some people may ask, I'm not feeling maybe a big shift, but something is going on, something is changing, and then in a few days, in a week, in a month, things just start clearing and clearing and clearing, and it doesn't have to be very big experiences. It's just about clearings and coming closer to your natural self, to your pure awareness itself. So although these larger experiences can happen, they're possible, but even the subtler ones are equally important. And yeah, sometimes I say that you may have one big experience, or you may have 20 small experiences, and these 20 small experiences may have a much bigger effect than one big one. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's this continuous clearing is what adds up as a big change in the long run.
Yeah, and I also think it's, my experiences also contributes to just my whole journey and the deeper level of work that I've done and I am doing, over the past years, which sets me up and prepare me when I can just really get out of my mind and be in a space like this to have that shift. I don't have big, sometimes, outward, well, inner feelings like that. But, when it happens, it just is really profound because I know that I can feel it because of the space that I'm in. And my life's journey is being a seeker and doing, going through all of the unconscious clearing. So, yeah, but so thank you.
Yeah, I would suggest to change the perspective into becoming the finder of awareness. Yeah, into the to become the not the seeker but the finder of awareness. And when you change this way, then you see that it's here and it's here and it's here, and you see it in this way and that way and that way, and you clear things out. So the seeking itself, it creates also a distance in itself. But when you become a finder of your own awareness, it just collapses those gaps. So you're not searching for something, you're constantly finding that it's always here. So that's a much more optimal approach, we can say.